Welcome back. A new movie is bringing attention to the growing issue of smartphone and social media reliance in our society. Docudrama Men, Women, and Children follows multiple middle-class families and focuses on how social media affects their interpersonal and social relationships. I caught up with leading actress from the ensemble cast, Judy Greer, to learn much more about the message of this much-talked-about movie. Take a look. Judy Greer plays one of the mothers in this film. Judy, how did you prepare for this role? I think it's something a lot of people can relate to.
Well, it wasn't a hard time, but it was an interesting experience shooting this movie and playing this role, because I had to really find things about this woman that I was sort of compassionate about. I had to find a lot of compassion for her, and I had to stop judging her. I felt like she was someone, I didn't understand exactly why she did what she did, but as I got deeper into the character, I did start to see some justification, and I can understand wanting to control the message when you're thinking about your kids and social media, and I think sometimes that can become obsessive. Like in Jennifer Garner's character in Men, Women, and Children, she becomes obsessed with sort of policing her daughter's internet use, and my character feels like if she can control her daughter's image on this website she makes for her daughter, that she will be keeping her daughter from harm, when I think in actuality she does have her aha moment and realize that she's actually the one who's contributed to her daughter's sort of opinion of herself and maybe her future career mistakes that she's made.
And on that note, what do you think parents can get out of this film? Do you think it will make them feel confused, empowered? What do you think?
I'm thinking both, actually. I feel like it's one of the most thought-provoking movies I've ever seen. I mean, not to mention even been in, but what I really like about the movie is how the story and Jason Reitman, the director, really, I feel like, looks at both the adult interaction with technology and social media and the kids' interaction with technology and social media. It's not really pointing a finger at one or the other. It's saying that this is taking over all of our lives, and all of our relationships are affected by it. So I hope that adults do walk away from it thinking, like, I need to put my phone down. Like, we spend a lot of time judging our kids for sitting and having their faces in their phone, but really we're just as bad. I have a no cell phone policy at the dinner table at my house, and like, I've seen my husband like doing this, and I'm like, dude, I know the Dodgers are playing and you're keeping track of the game, like, on your phone. And I also see my kids sometimes at restaurants be like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, they'll take their phone to the bathroom so they can text their friend just because they're not allowed to have it at the dinner table.
Did working on this film spark any conversations in your own house or change your mind on your feelings on social media at all?
I wouldn't say it changed my mind. I was always sort of aware of the problems, what could come up because of social media and sort of people's obsession with it. It made me aware of my own sort of time spent on my phone, and I wouldn't say that I've necessarily cut down on it, but I'm aware of it. That's the first step, right?
Absolutely.
And I definitely keep an eye on the pictures that my stepkids post, and I think a lot. You know, I get nervous because they both are like, oh, well, our accounts are private. I'm like, yeah, but you'll accept anyone who wants to follow you. Like, they're very, kids, not just my stepkids, all kids are very, they rely on the number of likes and the number of followers they have for, I think, you know, their kind of self-esteem, and that I find to be problematic. And that's, I've noticed a lot more since shooting this movie.
All right, well, we're really looking forward to seeing it. If you've read the book at home, or if you haven't, it should be really thought-provoking. A couple hours in the theater. Thanks so much for the time this morning, Judy.
Thanks for having me.
And Men, Women, and Children will be out this Friday. That's October 17th at the Dipson Theaters, both located at Eastern Hills Mall and on Main Street in Amherst. Now,